What's up guys, Birch here coming at you with 5 things that I hate about the GoPro Hero8 Black that just came out. Now, before we get started, I want to make it clear I am not by any means a GoPro hater. I'm actually recording this on my Hero7 Black as we speak, but I gotta be honest, when I got my Hero8 in the mail last week, there were a few things that stuck out that I just did not like that weren't made clear by GoPro when I was in the searching stages. So we're going to go over all of those things that I dislike about the GoPro, and of course, while you're watching, if you dig my content, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out a lot. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight to it. Let's get started with the first thing that I hate about the new GoPro Hero 8. And I've got to start off with the thing that is the biggest deal to me, which might not matter to some people, but to me is a huge deal, and that is where you plug in an external microphone on the new GoPro. On the Hero 7, your plug-in spot for the microphone had its own fancy little door next to the HDMI output that you could just pop off, plug in the microphone, and you're on your way. That's all fine and dandy, but for the GoPro Hero 8, where's the plug-in spot? It's in the same door as the battery and the SD card. Now this is an issue for me because lots of my videos are motorcycle videos, so I have my GoPro on the top of my helmet with a microphone running to the inside of my helmet, and so it hasn't mattered before that I could just plug it in and just go. With the Hero 8, if I do that same thing, now my battery door is wide open, and if I hit a bump, I gotta worry about the battery coming out and bouncing down the road, or God forbid I get caught in a rainstorm. Now that rain is going directly into the battery compartment, getting in the SD card, and it just sounds like a bad time. So, not sure what GoPro is thinking on that one, but it's not a good look for me. Alright, and the second thing that I hate about the new GoPro has got to be the first thing that I noticed when I took it out of the box, and that's that it just feels cheaper than it used to. That's totally subjective, I know, and I'm sure that it's still the same top quality that you got before, but for me, it just looks more like a toy. It feels less rugged, and before, it used to have the rubberized coating all around it. Now it just has it on the front, and the tops and sides are like a chintzy plastic that you would find in like a Hyundai's dashboard or something. No offense if you own a Hyundai, but it just feels cheaper, and it could have something to do with the fact that this one is supposed to be 14% lighter than the other one, so it doesn't have the same density as it did before, but I don't know. Maybe you'll see it when you get yours. Maybe you disagree with me, but it just feels cheap. The third thing that I hate about the new GoPro has got to be the fact that it's backwards. And what do I mean by that? I mean that with the GoPro Hero 7, the mode button used to be on the right-hand side, and the microphone hole used to be on the left-hand side. Well, on the Hero 8, they reversed it. Now you have your mode button on the left-hand side, and like we said, you got the microphone hole on the right-hand side. Might be a little bit nitpicky for some, but for me, if I'm used to hitting the mode button on the right and having to be quick on the draw, now it's on the left, and it's going to take some getting used to. Alright, number 4. The fourth thing that I hate has got to be the fact that the new GoPro is actually bigger than the Hero 7. You know, it's a little counterintuitive. Typically, you would think that as technology gets better and better, it gets more and more compact. But that's not the case here. The new Hero 8 is actually slightly bigger than the Hero 7, which again might not be an issue for some people. But when you think action cam, you think compact, portable, and you know they have the GoPro Session that is smaller, so you would think that they would be leaning towards making all of them a bit smaller, but it's actually a little bit bigger. And when you put it side by side to the Hero 7, it gets a little bit more noticeable. So especially, like I said, lots of the stuff that I do has my GoPro strapped to the top of my helmet, so the less wind resistance I can get, the better. Why they made it bigger, I'm not sure. There has to be some kind of reason, but I'm not seeing it. Number 5! The fifth and final thing that I hate about the new camera has got to be the fact that it requires a different battery. That's right, it requires a different battery from all the previous GoPros. On the bright side, it's easily differentiated because the new ones are blue, the old ones are all black. And apparently the reason for this is that the new Hero 8 has higher processing power, different frame rates, etc., so it requires a little bit more juice. Now, what does that mean for us? It means that all those spare batteries that I had as backups are now useless for the new camera. Now, just to be clear, you can still use them, but GoPro has made it pretty obvious that they don't recommend it based on the sole fact that it's not designed for it, so you could end up losing some of the footage that you set out to get in the first place. And on the flip side of things, if you want to use one of the new batteries with one of the old cameras, you can do it, but it does require a software update because if not, it'll cause problems as well. So, not the end of the world, but not the ideal situation either. Alright, that does it for the video. Thanks for watching until the end. Because of that, you get to see the first footage I've ever shot on the Hero 8, which is actually this right now, and some super rare footage of my advanced film studio. So thanks for watching this far. Make sure to like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. Even if you think I'm a total freaking idiot and this video sucked, let me know in the comments, because either way it helps the video get seen. So thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my other videos, and I'll catch you next time. Peace!